Hey, how's it going, YouTube? JTwoH back here for another haul video. Today is going to be a random Best Buy, Walmart, and Amazon throughout the month of June. Basically, what I've picked up and the exact order I picked it up in because I'm super specific, even if the movies are out of order. So, without any further ado, gonna kick this off with the only Best Buy purchase I had this month. I pre-ordered this like the Friday before it came out on the Tuesday. Um, Only reason it came with two digital codes that way. It came with a digital code free as soon as you ordered it, so you actually got it early, and then the code inside the film, which I sold, and the physical, which I've actually sold too. So it was cool because it was basically InstaWatch, but you got it from Best Buy. Plus, I was really excited about this movie, and I didn't want to spend the $20 on it in March when it was available. That is The Hunt on Blu-ray. Is that better? I've actually reviewed this on the Mega Podtastic podcast. If you'd like to hear my review of it, basically I enjoyed it. Yeah, that's it for Best Buy. Just the one item. The next couple of items actually have a few from Walmart. So randomly in Walmart, when they update end caps and they update everything, I grab some stuff as I see fit. Stuff for the personal collection, obviously stuff to flip or for the guys, anything that's needed. I know they put out a bunch of. We'll get to that later. The first thing, needed this for the collection. This was actually one of the few shows, say what you will about it, that the wife and I, back when she's my fiance at the time, my girlfriend, one of the shows we bonded over, and I thought I was gonna hate the show. I was so against the show, and we started watching it, and I really started to enjoy it. To the point where I was laughing hysterically. So some of this is hilarious. That is the complete series, pardon the glare, of Duck Dynasty. It doesn't say how many discs. Quite a few. It's the complete series. I got it for $30 at Walmart, which is awesome. It's all 11 seasons and all the specials. So, and this was actually going for a pretty penny on eBay. I scooped up a couple copies of these. They've all sold, but if you guys are interested in this in the slightest, Walmart has it. Get it before it goes out of print. Yeah, $29.96 for all 11 seasons. Not everybody's cup of tea, not everybody's favorite show. Man, some of the stuff they do and their crazy redneckness, it's hilarious. I enjoy it. Next up are two things I got this last. When I go grocery shopping, Friday. Yeah, so super new. This one just being a 2-pack. It's actually a DVD. I know, breaking news. It's a 2-pack, and with having the little, my son is actually 1 now. We thought we'd check these out. Look Who's Talking and Look Who's Talking 2. I haven't seen these. My wife has. I said, hey, are these good? Are they worth $5? She said yes, and I said, okay, cool. Probably relate a little more since I've had a child. I don't know for sure. John Travolta is in the sequel. Oh, Roseanne Barr sold, even though I already own it. So $5, you get 2 movies. It's DVD. Maybe if I like them, I'll upgrade them to Blu-ray if they have a Blu-ray. If not, it takes up 1 shelf space. No big deal there. Last thing already from Walmart is it's actually a Scream Factory title. Now, towards the end of June, actually towards the middle, they're getting the Bill and Ted 2-pack Shout Select titles, Shout Select title, and then they started getting a bunch. Towards the end, they started getting a bunch of Scream Factory stuff. They got the Fog and the Howling 2-pack, I think. They've gotten a couple other titles here: Escape from New York, Cobra, Brewster's Millions. These are the Shout Select titles: Roadhouse, Cobra, Escape from New York, Big Trouble in Little China, Starman, Firestarter, The Fly, The Omen. They've had a bunch of stuff pop up at Walmart recently, which is awesome. Sleepaway Camp, Candyman. Spoiler for an upcoming video. So anyway, this one I did a review of the prequel / reboot, remake, whatever you want to call it, recently on the channel. Everybody said, "Oh my God, you have to check this out. It's so much better than that." Plus, it's John Carpenter. So I saw this. It's a little pricier. It's $12.96 on Blu-ray. I snagged it to watch. Even if I hate it, I'm sure I could still get okay money out of it, seeing how it's a Scream Factory release. This is the. Does it have a year? 1982. John Carpenter's The Thing. So I've seen the prequel slash remake slash reboot, whatever you want to call it, of this movie. Just never seen this actual movie. So I am very much looking forward to that. I actually currently have three Scream Factory titles. Yeah, they're all Scream Factory, not Shout Select. That I need to watch. I have this. One is coming up in an upcoming video, and Sleepaway Camp. So I need to start getting on these because even if I don't like them, I can, Though I'm pretty sure between The Thing and Sleepaway Camp, I may be keeping one of them. Candyman, my hopes aren't super high on, but Sleepaway Camp, I'm intrigued. The next stack of goodies, and the stack I have the most in, as I'm sure you can guess, if you know anything about the channel and how much I hit that buy it now button, it's Amazon. Amazon Prime has been really good to me this month. So we've got quite a few titles. First one I bought for the lead. I had just watched, when I purchased this, I think I had just watched Guns Akimbo. And I've already seen her in Ready or Not. This went down to $7.96 on 4K. Brand new. Mayhem. So Samara Weaving and Stephen, is it Yen? Yeah, Stephen Yen. Watched the trailer for this with my wife. She wasn't 100% sold, so I don't know when I'll get to check this out. But a 4K for $8 and Samara Weaving, I was totally sold. Excuse me. Plus, based on what I've heard about this, I don't think I wasted my $8, if you know what I'm saying. Sounds good. Next up, a movie I've actually already watched. I think this was $5 one day on Amazon. Just the simple Blu-ray. Rick had recently watched this, and I was intrigued, obviously because I've played this board game. Spoiler alert, it's about a board game. But when I saw the cast, I was like, my God, I've got to get this. And I've actually already watched this with the wife. It made the shelf, so... Ooh, I'm way too close. I'm trying new things on my videos. I'm actually sitting... This is a bed right here. So I'm sitting on the corner of the bed instead of like crisscross, which is when I'm like way back here. Let me know which one you like better. So this is Clue. I really like this. The cast on here is insane. Martin Mull, Tim Curry, Christopher Lloyd. I never remember his name, but he plays the brother in Better Call Saul. Awesome cast, man. I loved this movie. Definitely made the shelf. Next up is the third movie in a trilogy. Spoiler alert, I've already bought the other two. One of them is in this stack. From Amazon in this format. These probably would not make the shelf if it wasn't for my wife. But if you know anything about me, once I own a title and I know it's on my shelf, it has to be the highest format available. It's just something weird that I don't know if I don't think I'm the only one like that. So I upgraded this. I think this one was $10 or $11. One was 10, one was 11. That is the third movie in this wonderful trilogy, 50 Shades Freed, the unrated edition in 4K. Yeah, not much you can say about this. I mean, I have all three, which is awesome, and they're in 4K. And I like Dakota Johnson, so that's a plus, but not expecting much from these. And this one didn't come with slipcover. And unlike the Hunger Games movies, I'm not going to freak out that these don't have slips, because none of them had slips. So it doesn't bother me as much. Oh, there's me recording. Look at that. This item was on sale for, I want to say, $15. It was pretty cheap. And I wanted it for the digital, just digital poached. So we'll see if it makes the shelf. Pretty sure I already sold this to a buddy though. It is the Blu-ray DVD combo pack of Invisible Man. This was a lot of the movies. Well, check this out. Whoa! This was the movie. A lot of these movies. This one and The Hunt were ones that came out digitally during the pandemic. That I wanted to watch, but I didn't want to pay $20 for. So I was happy to pick these up and digital poach them, as some people call them. Yeah, so The Invisible Man. I haven't checked this one out. I'm looking forward to this one. Now, the first movie in the trilogy, 50 Shades of Grey, on 4K in black. So like I said, one was 10, one was 11. And I got the other one. The other one will be in a completely different video. I got that as part of a deal. Oh, these movies. Okay, so this next thing was a kind of a blind buy. I couldn't believe how cheap these were. This is a 5-film set. Not this. I have these movies. There's 5 of these movies, that's what I meant. have these movies right there on DVD, and I wanted to upgrade them, but it was a 5-film set on DVD versus you can't buy all 5 of these in one Blu-ray pack. So I figured, okay, if the 4-pack is ever cheap enough, I'll get the 4-pack in the 5th movie on Blu-ray. It'll only take up 2 spaces, plus it's Blu-ray. And I just love these movies. They're one of my favorite horror franchises. So I finally did it, and I upgraded my Final Destination movies. So Final Destination 2, Final Destination 3, and The Final Destination, even though the is completely small. So pretty sweet. And this came with a slipcover, so this was like, I think I paid under 10 for this, which was awesome. And I've, spoiler alert, already bought the 5th movie. I said spoiler alert a lot in this video. I've already bought the 5th movie from a vendor of mine, so already got all 5 of them locked up. So anyway, this is really sweet. I love that it came with a slip, and dude, I adore these movies. I've seen these so many times, especially the first one. I think my favorite, it's a tie between, I think, 1 and 5. No, one's the best, but 5 is really good too. All right, last item here was a complete blind buy. I recently started watching the sequel series to this. Well, this contains 2 series, so it's the 3rd, I think. You'll know what I'm talking about. And I saw this. I don't know if, I'm going to be honest, I don't know if this will make the shelf. I haven't seen any part of this. I've seen the sequel series, but it's only because I owned it digitally, so I just kind of started checking it out. So this one I honestly don't know if it'll make the shelf or it'll get digital poached. I guess I'll have to start checking it out. But it is Batman, the complete animated series. I guess you can check my eBay page once this drops. If it's there, you know, I just either wanted to get some of my money back or decided, it's not going to make the shelf. But this was the complete series. I did already redeem the digital of it, though, because I owned Batman Beyond, which is the one I started digitally. So I'm still on season 1 or volume 1, whatever it is. Really like Batman Beyond. So maybe I'll like this one. I just don't know. It's pretty sweet, this release. I don't know if you've seen unboxings of it or whatever, but you know, there's a little booklet. And then you got, you know, part 1, part 2. Pretty sweet. So if you're interested in this, or, you know, if this is months, you know, if you're watching this in 2021, just comment and ask if I sold it, you know what I mean? I don't know. If you're watching this the day or whatever it drops, I'd recommend, you know, if you're interested, check out the eBay page. I don't know if it'll be on there. So, but, cheeks, anyway, hold on. Oh gosh. Do the elevator, ready? Alright. So we got Batman the Animated Series. I love Final Destination. 50 Shades of Grey, Invisible Man, 50 Shades Freed, Clue, which already made the shelf, Mayhem, The Thing, Look Who's Talking 2, Big O Duck Dynasty, and The Hunt. So there you go. That's just Amazon. That's Amazon, Best Buy, and Walmart. So. And that's just the month of, whoa, 3D. That's just the month of June. Not including the titles I get to flip. I buy a lot of stuff from Walmart or Amazon, sometimes just to flip, and I don't end up keeping them long enough to be in a video. But anyway, that's everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it greatly. That's what that was. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, please. Give it a like, share, and subscribe. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter and Instagram and eBay and Letterboxd and TV Time and Blu-ray.com. And as always, check out the podcast, Mega Podtastic, with me and Mr. Crazy Joe. Every Friday, we record every Tuesday night for an original podcast every Friday. So, yeah, link to that in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you later, YouTube.